and welcome to our next talk show, 2x2. Our next guest is stunt performer Marlo Marolle.
Hello. How are you doing?
Very well.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I think it was was it back in 2016 or something?
Oh, yes. 2017, maybe?
So are you in Vancouver at the moment? Or
Yes, I'm in Vancouver, but it's been 3 years and a half. So now I'm going to move out of Vancouver and find a new location.
so do you have any plans already, or is that kind of a new adventure?
Our plans are coming as it's being planned. I'm leaving to Hawaii to explore a little bit.
Oh, wow.
A bit of time off, work on myself, my own projects, and then I'll be going to Thailand, moving around Asia. I'll probably hop in Korea again, and then we'll see. Yeah.
Okay, but is it also connected to your work? Because you're stuff
Yeah, work is always connected. I
always.
think work is always connected. There's always jobs a bit here and there. I think like Korea, Thailand, or now just happened that I got to know the team from Kazakhstan and I asked them if I could experience working with them. So that would be cool.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, because I love exploring.
I think you're about since a year, or how long is it on a like testosterone treatment?
Yeah, I started January 2022.
Besides the physical changes, what's the psychological effect actually it has on you?
Yes, there's been a lot of changes.
A lot of changes.
Now, but it's been over a year that I've been experiencing things, so summarizing it now is a lot. Even going back to the start, like how I felt, I think the libido was like one of the first effects, the increase of sexual desire. I felt like a 14-year-old boy discovering his body and being excited by anything that was moving. Like actually I felt less frustrated because I was experiencing the hormone that I always wanted to have. So I was reaching a goal that I wanted to go towards. So my frustration was less, which made me less aggressive and less reactive to things around me. Interesting.
Okay.
The biggest example that happened to me, I used to cry a lot.
Mhm.
I used to really be able to cry like in a second. And as I was taking testosterone, it's been so hard to connect with my tears. It's like I don't know where they are. I feel sad or I feel frustrated, like in upset or disappointed. And usually I would be like, okay, I need some time. I'm gonna just cry, put it all out. But now it doesn't come right away. It comes as a stomach ache. So I first have a stomach ache, and I'm like, I'm feeling bad. And then my nervous system here is very like tight. And then I know, I'm like, oh, okay, at this moment I should be crying. Usually I do. And then I try and it doesn't work. Then I listen to some sad music to make myself cry. And it doesn't reach there, And it's been really weird. And so like when we say men don't cry, I'm like, well, there's a reason. I think it's the testosterone. Yeah, so that's my theory. Like it's harder to get in touch with your emotions. Yeah.
Some men, they seem also to be kind of less fussy about tidiness. For example, it can be quite messy and they don't see it. So I just wonder if you also got into this kind of tendency now, yes, everything is messy now.
That is so interesting. It's such like
Such a cliche.
so I'm a very, very tidy person. I love,
Okay.
and that is from the beginning. I think even if I was born a cisgender man, I would be tidy because it was shown in my family and I just like cleaning. I know a lot of cisgender men who are also very tidy and clean. So
Um,
I don't know, but maybe being careful to details and sensitive to details is maybe a thing. I will never really know. But already my mom used to say, men can never see what's in front of them. Like my dad goes to the fridge, he doesn't find the eggs, it's right in front of him, you know. I had the same problem. I'm looking for my wallet, it's right in front of me. And it's, oh man, I lost my socks, they're like right here. Yeah, I sometimes I cannot see what's in front of me, and it's forever been this way. So
one thing I want to ask you, does your surrounding respond differently to you with a change of looks?
Right. It's a good question. It's like I don't even ask myself this. Do I notice? Yes, I've been called, of course now I'm sir, hey man, hey bro, which is what I'm not used to here. So every time they say hey bro or hey man, at the beginning I was like, oh, it's me.
Who is there? Yeah, no.
It took a second to adapt to that, which I really like. I don't mind actually. I don't really care anymore. I used to still be a little bit um, hurt or upset when people would call me ma'am or like, oh, on set, you know, like, oh, this girl is coming in for makeup, and it was at early stages of my transition, and it would upset me, you know. I would be like, oh, people can see it, you know, like, why am I they still call me this way? But now I made peace with it, because now that I'm really liking the way I am and the way I look and the way I feel, whatever they say, it cannot reach me, you know. It doesn't make me feel anyways, like, because people are going to have a perception of you, whatever you do, whatever you say, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Will be their opinion. So yeah, I made peace with all that. My friends have been amazing, like at changing the name, you know, my pronouns. It's been so great. I've been accepted so much that, you know, it's been a blast of happiness and euphoria, really.
Okay, yes, it's the most important thing that you feel.
Yes,
Yeah, that you be happy.
alive.
Yeah, that you be happy whatever it is, you know.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
Like it's like okay, I feel like before I was existing and trying to fit in, but now I found that I have my purpose and my place on earth, and it's like I was just born. So now, of course, all the adventures that I did before my transition, I want to do them again, because I'm like, oh my god, this is me now. Now I gotta do it all again, you know. Exactly. Yeah.
Now I just remember, do you remember that hat shop in London?
Yes. You were asking what was my last project that I worked on.
Yeah, exactly.
I worked on Percy Jackson, which will be out beginning of 2024. I had a stunt actor role, no lines, but a few stunts, and it's been good. But after that show, I had to take a break because I've been working for like 2 years in a row, nonstop, and it was really affecting my mental health. So I decided to take a break, and yeah, it was also, you know, there was my transition happening while I was working, so it's been jumping from doubling female to now doubling men, you know. So it's been a lot of changes, a lot of emotions, and yeah, mentally I need a break to just embrace myself again, even as an actor, to like connect with myself again. So yeah, taking a break, and I'll be back.
But in terms of roles, is it actually easier to get roles as a stunt man than as a stunt woman? Or how does it affect your work?
Well, I definitely had so many females to double before. I think now, with my size, we will have to look at guys who are shorter for sure, because I'm 5'3".
Mm.
And in terms of jobs as well, there's so much more men stuntmen, right, than women. So it's
Mm. So it was very interesting talking to you.
That's it. You don't have any more questions?